Hi Willow class! It's really nice to meet you virtually. My name is Mrs. Ward and I'm going to be your teacher 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, all the way up until the summer term, until the summer holidays. So it's really nice to meet you virtually, but to be honest, I can't wait to meet you in person and to meet all your families too. So this video today is going to talk about our sessions today, our task A, B and C, which focuses on getting to know me getting to know you and you getting to know me a little bit. Okay, so let's get started on task A together. So our theme for the lessons today are getting to know me. And remember, that's me getting to know you and you getting to know me a little bit too. So we are looking at the task A sheet, and obviously we can see the date is the 21st today of April. Task A, we are learning to explain our opinions. So what is special to me? What is special to you? So our warming up, this is our quick fire round. So let's go for it. What is your favourite food? Easy one for me. I love my mum's roast potatoes. Do love a good curry. What's your favourite food? What is your favourite book? I love anything Roald Dahl. What's yours? I'd love to know. What is your favourite movie? I actually watched Mulan this week. I really like that film. The old one, not the new one. I don't think the new one's come out yet, has it? What's your favourite movie? Have a little think. What is your favourite song? I really like that one. She's got the move like Jagger. What else? Oh, Because I'm Happy. Love that one. What is your favourite thing to do when you're bored? That's a good one. Have a little think about that yourself. What do you like to do when you're bored? I like to make up games. I like playing games. What is your favourite thing to do with your family? Let's have a think together now. Favourite thing to do with our family? Well, mine is, like I say, I like playing games. I like just catching up, like going for dog walks, just being with them really. Have you got your brain all warmed up? We're ready to go for the main task now. So today, I want you to explain the things that are really special to you, and I want you to justify why they're special. So if we look back at our walk today, we are learning to explain our opinions. So we're giving our opinion, what's special to you, but I really want you to be able to justify why it's special for you. And for that, we're going to use the connecting word because. Okay, so it's really important that you use that because word today to justify your answer. So have a little think. What is special to you? Have you got some ideas? So you're going to design and create your own poster of things that are special to you today. So you could draw or paint something, you could build something, you could cut things out and stick them on. You could use pictures, you could take photos of things. It's totally up to you how you design it. Okay, I want you to be creative, but you're thinking about what is special to you and saying why, using that because word. So I've given a little example. We'll have a little look at that together, shall we? So here is my poster of my special things. So you can see all the bits around it, and I'll let you have a little read. But in all of them, I've justified why these are important to me, so why they are special. So I said this is a photo of my first day at school. I'm with my mum, and it's special to me because. So here's my connecting word because. And if I look over here, my bananagrams, I've included bananagrams as one of my special items because I love playing games. So have a little think about your special items. As you can see, I've got 5. You might have more, you might have less. Try to have more than 3, that would be nice. And so that's your main task. I've then got a section at the bottom, taking it further. Now it's totally optional. That means it's totally up to you whether you choose to do it or not. If you would like a little extension or little challenge, it's there. I kind of thought when I was doing this at the beginning that maybe the year 5s would like to try it, but equally the year 4s might like to try it too. Or you might just think, I've had enough of task A, I'm going to move on to the next task. That's absolutely fine. You do what suits you best, okay? If you do want to take it further, it says giving thanks. It's important to say thank you for all the things that are special to us. Say or write a prayer of thanks for your special things. Hello, and we're back for task B. So we're still under the theme today, getting to know me. And our WALT for task B, we are learning to create our own maths problems. So this task is called Figure Me Out. So let's warm up together first of all. I want you to count up in sixes. How far can you go in a minute? Okay, next, I'd like you to try counting down in threes. So this time we're thinking about half our sixes are threes, and you're starting at 60. So I'm not going to put a timer on from this. You can just pause the video if you'd like to and start with 60 in your head. And now you're going to be counting back in threes. Okay, so press pause when you're ready to have a little shot at that. Okie dokie. So our main task today, if we're thinking about our name of our task, Figure Me Out, and our WALT, we are learning to create our own maths problems. This is what our main task is going to be focused on. So can you create your own maths problems relating to facts about you? Make sure you use all of the 4 operations. So I'm talking addition, multiplication, dividing and subtracting. So I want you to try and make a problem using all of the operations. I've put some examples below which I'll go through with you now. Yours might look similar to it, or you can design it how you'd like to design it. I've just put a little word of caution here at the bottom. Make sure that you can do the sums yourself and also check your answers, because when I was doing this for my own one, I was doing some sums and I thought, can I even do this? Can I even work it out? So make sure you can actually work it out to check it. Okay, so let's go down. So here's the first one. So this person's created a poster, Figure Me Out at the top, a little picture of themselves. And then they've given themselves some different facts about themselves. The answer has got to be a numerical answer. So the answer has got to have a number as the answer. Okay, so this person's age is 13 times 3. I wonder who can work that out. We've got their shoe size is 36 divided by 4. This is really good because already I can see 2 operations are being used, a multiplication and a division. I'm having a little look, division. I can't see any adding and I can't see any taking away. So when you do this, I'd like you to remember to include all 4 of the operations. So some other ideas, they've got their birthday month, the number of people in their family, the number of sports games that they've been to, the number of pets they've got, the number of letters in their name, that's a good one, and their birth date. Okay, so that's a good example. If I go down, we've got 2 others. So I've done a quick one here on my whiteboard, and I've put the countries I've lived in. So I've got 2,000 add 2,000 equals something, and then the answer something divided by 1,000 equals the amount of countries I've lived in. So that's a 2-step problem. You might want to do a 2-step problem too, where your answer then is the next bit of the question. My number of siblings, 138, take away 135. So I've got dividing, adding, I've got taking away. Oh, good. I've got my timesing here. So I've now included all 4 operations. I've got my addition, my subtraction, my multiplication, and my division. So I've ticked that box, tick, I've done all the operations. So you could maybe have a go at trying to figure out some of these answers about me. And then I've just got another example here because I thought it might be nice to see what other things you might want to, what other facts you might want to do about yourself. So this one is how many days until I got my puppy, what's my shoe size, my age, how many people do I live with, how many times I've been to Spain, and how many pets I've owned or yet to own. So as you can see on the example ones, they all use post-it notes as kind of flaps. And if you lift up the post-it note or the flap, you can find out the answer. You can do that if you want to with a post-it note, or you could maybe use a cut out piece of paper and a bit of glue on the top and make a flap. Or you could just write your answers on the back or on a separate piece of paper. It's up to you to choose. Oh, let's start again, Mrs. Ord. It's up to you to choose how you design it, okay? But the point is, we're looking for problems about yourself with a number answer, and I'd like you to try and use adding, taking away, dividing, and multiplication. Okay, then we've got our taking it further, and remember, this is totally optional. You either do it or you don't, okay? And so here we go, we've got some questions. Do you know what inverse means? And what is the inverse of adding? And how can using the inverse help you to solve a mathematical problem? So I've put the answers below here. Okay, so we are on our last task today. So here we are, task C for our getting to know me topic. And we are learning to identify positive things about ourselves and set some personal goals. So that's what we're going to be thinking about. So I've called this session Learning Reflections. Okay, so let's warm up together. I want you to think about what you're really good at. Okay, you can press pause and maybe think about it, or maybe you know like that what you're really good at. And I want you to think about areas in your learning where you want to develop. So maybe you want to get better at reading new words. Maybe you want to learn your 6, 7, 8, and 9 times table. Have a little think about what you want to get better at with your learning. Okay, so our main task today, can you use some or all of the questions that are below? I'll go through them with you to help you reflect on your learning. You can present your answers as you want to, in any way you want to. For example, you could write the questions and answers down. You could make a poster. You could just discuss it with your family if you wanted to, rather than writing anything down. You could maybe film yourself talking about it. It's up to you how you do it today, okay? And then if you want to take it further, I've said, why not spend some time with your family or friends online, virtually like we are now, going through some of the questions below. And what are the things that your family or friends are good at, and what do they want to set as their own personal goals? Okay, so that's if you want to take it a little bit further today. So here are some of the questions that you might want to answer. So thinking about 5 things that you're great at. What 5 things are you great at? I'm thinking about myself. What am I good at? Well, I really like making new friends. I like exploring new places. I love reading books. I think I'm good at reading. And what else? What am I good at? I need to have a little think about it, actually. Maybe you need to have a little think too. So it's quite hard sometimes thinking about the things you're good at. Quite often we can jump to the things we're not so good at, but it's really important because we're all good at different things. So have a little think. What are you really good at? Okay. The next question is identify 3 things that you need to work on. Okay. Maybe thinking about schoolwork. Maybe it's your handwriting. Maybe it's focusing. Maybe it's being confident with maths questions, or maybe trying to read different styles of books. I'm aware that sometimes so maybe think about things that you're aware of. Maybe sometimes I don't concentrate as much as I should, or I don't check my answers. At home, I'm really good at. What are you good at home? Maybe you could ask your parents. Maybe it's a club you do after school, or a club that you would usually do. Could be extra learning that you do. Could be that you're really helpful around the house. At school, you're really good at. Okay, so what kind of things are you really good at school? And then we've got one last one. Can you identify as many things that you can that you're proud of about yourself? It's really important, everybody, to think about being positive, especially in times like this where it feels a little bit weird and different. So think about the things that you're really proud of. And you might want to spend some time as well thinking about what you're really grateful for today. What are you proud of and what are you grateful for today? Makes you feel better. So I think I've said, let's go back up to the top. It says you can use some or all of the questions. It might be that you don't want to do all the questions today. It might be that you just want to do the things that you're good at, and it might be the things that you need to work on, so your next steps. Okay, hopefully that explains it all, and you can give it a read yourself as well. So that is all our lessons on getting to know me for today. So I will see you again tomorrow on Wednesday for our next sessions and our next tasks together. And to give you a little preview, tomorrow we'll be thinking about your brand new topic. Okay, I hope you enjoy the tasks, and please do send me anything that you have made yourself to the Twyford team email, and I'll have a look at it. Don't feel pressured to evidence everything today. Do the things that you'll enjoy doing, and you'll get something from, you'll learn something from. And it's been really nice getting to know you and talking to you, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what things you make and think about and come up with today. So I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye.